from Healthcare Workers for Palestine.
Brick by brick, wall by wall!
Brick by brick, wall by wall!
Israel will fall!
Israel will fall!
By brick, wall by wall!
Brick by brick, wall by wall!
Every fascist state will fall!
Every fascist state will fall!
Gaza will free us all!
Gaza will free us all!
Palestine will never fall!
Palestine will never fall!
Gaza will free us all!
Gaza will free us all!
Palestine will never fall!
Palestine will never fall!
It has been 406 days and 76 years of genocide. Since the founding of the Zionist entity, millions of Palestinians have been expelled, kidnapped, tortured, and murdered in the name of this expansionist settler colonial project, all with the support and direction of the United States. We watch as the same families that were terrorized and expelled from their homes 76 years ago during the NAKBA have been forced to relive this brutality generations later. A year ago, we watched for the first time as the terrorist state bombed Al-Shifa hospital and thought maybe, just maybe, that this was a step too far. Instead, every single day, we wake up to a new atrocity. Before we can mourn the horrors of a mass grave outside Al-Shifa, another is discovered outside of Nasser Hospital, and another, and another, and another until we lose count. Every day a hospital is besieged, the patients, the nurses, the doctors stripped and kidnapped or forced to kneel above a mass grave. We are watching nothing less than a final solution. On the rare occasion the occupation allows aid to enter, they immediately and viciously drop bombs. Hundreds and hundreds are slaughtered on a daily basis. And the few journalists who have remained to tell this story have been baselessly accused of being militants to provide the flimsiest excuse for their targeting. Men, women, and children are being herded on a daily death march in false promises of a safe zone, only to be executed by genocidal psychopaths. And we've watched our governments flout every notion of law and justice, and still they have the gall to lecture us on morality while they're drenched in the blood of the innocent. And our own institutions are no better. Our hospitals have maintained silence as over 1,000 healthcare workers have been killed, and countless more kidnapped and subjected to unspeakable horrors. And we know why they're silent. Because they profit. These hospitals and their donors are invested in the weapons and tools of oppression, and they will do nothing to hurt their bottom line.
Shame!
We're told to be practical while they hound their employees for speaking out against the genocide. We're told to be practical and not question the lunacy of healthcare institutions being invested in weapons of war. They tell us to be practical as this genocide expands from Gaza to the West Bank to Lebanon, as we watch our brothers and sisters tortured and starved and burned alive. But we will never abandon them. We will continue to fight for Palestine, and we will never forget our martyrs. We will never forget Hind Rajab, a 5-year-old girl who watched her family murdered in front of her, who waited hours on the phone for rescue from paramedics, who themselves were murdered trying to reach her, and who was killed in a car found with 335 tank rounds fired into it. Shame! We will never forget Dr. Hamam Alo, a nephrologist who planned to establish a new kidney treatment facility in Gaza. and who instead refused to abandon his patients in Al-Shifa until the very end when he was murdered by an airstrike. We will never forget Adnan Al-Borsh, the head of orthopedic surgery at Al-Shifa Hospital, who was kidnapped by the IOF and raped to death in a torture facility. We will never forgive, and we will never forget. Do not lose hope. We keep our faith in the resilience of our brothers and sisters in Palestine. We keep our faith in the resistance.
That's right.
We keep our faith in any and every God we can, and we keep our faith in each other. We will make sure the ones responsible see us and hear us every single day, not just until the end of the genocide, but until every inch of Palestine is liberated from the river to the sea.